Hello, this is Zombie Cyber 45 again. And today I will be talking to you about something that I've been thinking about for a while, and that's relationships. And I know it seems a little odd, may not seem like me, but the reason I bring this up is because I don't even know how to phrase it. Nowadays it's relationships is a weird thing. I don't even know if people even understand how it's supposed to work anymore, or people expect it to last. What I mean by that is people go into a relationship, like boyfriend or girlfriend type relationship, and they don't expect it to last, especially in high school. I mean, I have, I've heard, I have an example or two that I probably should not talk about because I'm sure my friend that I'm thinking of would not want me to talk about it. But basically, since I won't get too much in detail, he had a girlfriend and she left him. It's disgusting. I mean, they were successful and she just decided to leave at the end of high school because she didn't see it working out. Even though people maintain relationships over the sea, I mean the ocean, you know, a lot of crap. That's what it is. Um, it's interesting because relationships don't work out for most people. Yet, if you don't go into one, you look down upon. You know, it's true. I mean, you may not realize it. Most people don't realize it, but you're looked down upon. Um, and what I mean by that is if you don't have a girlfriend, or if you don't have a boyfriend, or if you don't have a girlfriend, if you're a guy, depending on what, I guess it depends on what social surroundings you're in, but you won't be as respected or as heck if you haven't. It's almost because if you don't have a girlfriend, they think you haven't gotten laid, and you don't, and you don't have as much respect. Well, that's not what matters. I mean, but if anyone doesn't believe me, you know what they should do next time they're talking to someone who doesn't know? Tell who may not have much respect for them. Tell the person you're talking to that you have a girlfriend and see if they if their opinion on you changes. Or say, "Oh, that's awesome." Who cares? I mean, you care, but why should they care so much? Don't make a big deal out of it. I am no exception to this rule. I have a girlfriend, okay, but I don't feel the need to go around talking about awesome things we've done, if you know what I mean. And she's a person, not an object to brag about. How about that? Sooner people realize that, the better off they'll be with this person, and the better off they will be that they will not leave you later in life. Because right now they may be just having fun because they're young and teenagers, just like you, want to have some fun, but that will eventually disappear, and they'll see the real side of you. You gotta be better than just a good. You gotta be better person than just how good you are under the covers. Doesn't That's not how it works. But you do have to. But by no means, that doesn't mean stop. Under it covers. I mean, obviously, that's part of a relationship, and it's so simple. If really though, I mean, if you don't do that acts, then what makes you different from this person? How are you any different? What's the difference between you being friends with a girl or and another person being friends with this girl, yet you claim you're boyfriend or girlfriend? But if you do the same thing, what makes you any different? Yeah, it and I'm talking about things that personal examples I've heard of, but this whole waiting till marriage is stupid. You're only hurting yourself and the person you're with. Now, that doesn't mean you shouldn't use protection, but waiting till marriage is not the answer. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get some negative comments on this if I get anything. It's gonna say, "Oh well, I it might work for some people, but I just don't get it. It doesn't make sense. But what do I know, right? I'm a guy. I'm a young 19-year-old man. What do I know? Do you know what they say? Age is just a number. It's what's up here, not this. If that makes sense, it's yes, not this. It's this or this that matters. So the point of what would seem like this pointless rant would be I'm just trying to understand different people's perspective because it. I don't think most people are ready who go into relationships don't even deserve it. One, most guys are douches. That yeah, girls like assholes. It's usually true. Or I have no idea why. I'm surprised I even succeeded in getting a girlfriend with that. I don't know because I'm not an asshole. One possibility I've come up with is they want a challenge. Well, there's other ways that they could have a challenge than it being mean. I mean, maybe there's something else you're not compatible with, like with each other, that she'll need to change. Maybe you don't want to do something that she wants to do, and she'll have to sway you to do it. That's a challenge. That's worth it because he still has a good personality, right? And the same goes with her. And yeah, I'm just talking on what a girl would do for me. But really, when you go into relationships, you shouldn't just go into it for the sake of a relationship. You should go into it because it might be a potential person you may spend the rest of your life with. It's hard for some people to grasp the concept of because of how it is now. With I don't know one night stands and all this other shit that happens. Sex has been the same since the beginning of mankind. It does not change, and once you have it once, you know what to expect. It will not change again. Sure, I'm sure it's awesome, and I suppose, but it should be for the person you love, not for some random person on the street. Well, yeah. I mean, I sound crazy probably for some people because that's not how they do things. This is my first girlfriend, and hopefully it'll be my last. But and yeah, I only came in contact with her this year. I mean, I'm not so remember I'm 19, and I was 19 when I met her. So because I went looking for it, but because I could explain in another video if you wish the whole story of what happened, but that would be called a vlog, my friends, and I'm here to upload videos most of the time for Call of Duty. But yeah, it just baffles my mind how people don't get simple concepts. You get into a relationship if you think it's gonna work, if you think you might marry the person, and yeah, if you think you can stay with that person, because if you have children, you're gonna want to. It would be good for good. It would be good for the kids to have a mother and father there. But that won't apply to me, probably, because I probably don't want kids, and that's a whole nother thing. Again, if you look at my past videos and beliefs about life, you could see why. And just look at the education system nowadays. By the time my kids would be eligible to, or of age, well, yes, eligible and of age to go to college, it will be about 2 or 3 times the price, maybe, and books will probably be about several $1,000s. It's crazy, but you can still the price in a bookstore is not going up much. But okay, that's not really the purpose of this. The purpose of this is when you go into a relationship, think about what you're doing. Okay, you're with another person, and some of your actions you might regret, not sexual actions either. And don't be an idiot and just do it because everyone else wants you to. That's conformity, and I am a non-conformist. Conformity is one of the most horrible things in this world. And that's why I don't feel the need to brag about my girlfriend, because I don't feel the need to conform to that standard that teenagers want you to comply to. It's not necessary. If they find out, they find out. So what? I mean, I'm sure people will find out from this that I have it, but see, I don't care. I don't care if I tell you or I don't, or if I don't. But the subject has come up in this rant, and I presented the facts. I have a girlfriend. I guess I'll just never know what, nobody knows everything about life. One of the greatest mysteries is why people get into relationships that aren't going to last, or relationships that are bad from the start. So maybe someone who has a little bit more experience on this, because yes, I've only been in one relationship in this, this one I've spoken to you about. Maybe someone who's been in several can shed some light on why they feel it's necessary. So if you're that person, or if you're just someone who wants to be nice, and leave a comment below. And if while you're at it, hit the button at the top that says up here, sorry, it would be this part of YouTube, subscribe. What should do with this, and I'll block my face. The subscribe button would be nice. Maybe a like. I think I've only gotten a few of those, very little. But for 100 and, what is it, 80 something videos now, I've lost track. Approaching 200 though, awesome. 200 videos I'll be uploading. So for 180 videos, I haven't had that many likes, and my views and subscribers are lacking, but we'll see what happens in the near future. Anyway, my good people, thank you for watching, and I will see you later.